Okay, so before we start this week's session, we do have a few announcements. Sadly, we have lost a player. Matthew, the player that played Jorgen, uh, has had to take some time to himself and had to drop a few responsibilities, and this being one of them that were dropped. Uh, we will miss him, of course. He was a great player,
Yeah.
uh, but uh, we hope and we send our regards to him and hope that he feels better here soon. Also, we are currently affiliated. We have our first real ad, not those fake ads anymore. We have a real ad. This is not a sponsorship. This is just an ad for a comic book series called Bleak Haven. Um, you can follow them on Instagram at Bleak Haven, BleakHaven. They are partnered up with a charity that stands up against bullies in high school and in the school system. Uh, but yeah, go if you support them, then you are also giving money to a charity that helps with the awareness of bullying and the stopping of bullying. Again, that is Bleak Haven. It's a comic book series about a town full of a bunch of different cryptids and different adventures. And actually, a fun fact is that the original creator of it, it was based off of a D&D campaign that they were running. Something else that they have asked me to announce is that coming here soon, they are going to be putting out their own game system, a tabletop RPG based off of their comic Bleak Haven. So you might see some of that content. We might do a few one-shots or maybe a whole campaign if depending on how everybody else feels about it. So yeah, again, that is Bleak Haven. Go check them out. They are great. They are great people and doing great things for the youth of tomorrow. Uh,
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Tales of Onniaga. Last session, we had gotten into the brain switching lab, where they found out that where they found out that it is possible to switch brains and bodies and all that kind of stuff. After being accosted by the security system there and defeating the security system and breaking all of the memory bottles and having the memory juice put all over them, our characters, our adventurers, have come out for better or worse with memories that are no longer that are not theirs, along with their own memories. They have climbed out of a well in the middle of the town of Riverside and have figured out why the animals in this town are acting weird. So let's get right back into it. All of you have climbed out, and y'all are in the middle of a square in town, just climbing out of a dried up well, looking around a town. It's about midday at this point.
How
What
long
would
were
you
we
all like
down there?
No clue.
Barstool certainly does not know.
No, never mind. I was gonna ask, like,
Yeah, I'm not sure what. He was curled up next to the nearest table because he was having some traumatic experiences.
Are you
That's his comfort zone.
our second sponsor is back, Crunchy Crisp.
Oh, Oh, Buster! This Crunchy Crisp cereal is so good. Have you had some
Trauma
today?
is cured by this.
So, after climbing out, y'all are a bit more battered and bruised from the fight that y'all had just gotten into, and the townspeople have kind of started gathering around, at least the ones that were in the streets around y'all, because y'all just climbed out of an abandoned well from nowhere. They're like, what on earth? Where were y'all? Why were y'all in the abandoned well over there?
Ah, you see, we were looking for the reason that the animals were acting really weird, like you had asked. And turns out they were apparently amongst humans that got turned into animals.
Excuse me? What?
Yeah, they were.
Okay, let's back up here. First of all, my name's Fred. I'm just a local farmer. I don't know what you're talking about. We sent you on a quest? I just live here, man.
They put out a flyer for us to answer.
Chris, your
Someone-
signal's not strong enough.
Not specifically you.
Are you probably? That would probably be the mayor. That would probably be the mayor,
Chris has given up.
Casper. Mayor Casper Lawrence.
Does Ember realize the slime is why the animals have been acting weird? That they somehow got into the slime?
No, Amber would know that from the notes that you found last time that it's not the slime that caused the animals to be weird. It's the fact that they had their brains switched with humans in the machines down in the lab.
And there's no way for them to be switched back because Kumito destroyed the machine.
Nice job.
Pardon me. Where would you have found a human body that wasn't using its brain?
I got one right here.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da! We did it, guys. End of stream. But you're probably talking about Mayor Casper Lawrence. He's probably the one that sent out that quest report. Honestly, I have not minded having a horse that can talk to me. Well, that understood me.
What was the exact quest again? Was it just figure out the reason for the animals? Or
No.
what was-
I pull out the paper.
Okay.
Tell the mayor.
It says, animals acting
I
weird.
wasn't talking.
That's it. That is all it said.
That is real specific. All right, then let's just go. I'm tired and I don't want to be here anymore.
Would you like to read it, Connery?
I punch him.
Alright, I
How
love
rude.
Roll attack!
How rude. I just asked if Connery wanted to read it to make sure.
13.
Nope. Does not hit.
Damn it.
I do have a question. Okay, first of all, y'all are here for a quest. Apparently, y'all work for the guild, I'm guessing?
More or less.
Maybe, I mean, it would make sense that you would, talk to the person that did the sent the quest report
Whoa.
out.
What do you mean,
At the-
the guild? There are many
Just-
guilds out there. What do you mean,
Well,
the
no.
guild?
Are there?
Which guild are you
The
talking about?
The Adventuring Guild.
Yes, but there are many adventuring guilds, which means they were
How would
thinking
you
of
know
one very
that?
specifically.
Well, at least the way that I understand it, the way it works in this country is that all of the guilds work kind of like a franchise, where the main one is in the main hub in the middle, and then there's different bases that are run by different guild leaders, but they are all underneath one spread name of the Adventuring Guild.
Ah, so it's a
So the
monopoly.
guild is like a fast food restaurant?
Kind of like a McDonald's.
What is this
Really?
McDonald's you speak of?
I'm sorry, my eyes glazed over and I saw into the ethereal sea, and that word
Into
just
the
came
ethereal golden arches.
But yeah, maybe like the way that it usually works is that you do the job, you go talk to the person that said that the job needed to be done to let them know that it's been done, and then they like sign that piece of paper saying that it is done.
I have been trying to ask you where the mayor is.
Oh, he's over there in that big house just on Main Street.
Great.
Alright.
Ember just walks in.
Hold on. You are a farmer,
Thank you for the
right?
help. And I go.
You are a farmer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a
and,
farmer.
and we came out of this well near your property? What?
No,
So
we're in the
near the
middle of
middle of town.
I can walk wherever I wish. I work on the farms over there, but I live in town.
Ah,
I'm
this
just
seems
a farm
interesting.
hand.
Yeah.
Look, my name is Exposition, okay? But
Didn't you say your name was Fred?
I know.
I think sus. I stab him.
You might as well. Ember.
roll attack!
God damn it! This guy's gonna try to be like a level 20
You better
wizard or
not
something. He's
kill
gonna kick
anyone.
our ass.
You know, Murder
All
Hobo is a
right.
real 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh my gosh.
3 plus 2, 5.
About to murder
He's
someone
dead.
in cold blood.
You st-
How is he
you
dead?
rushed
He's
him
only
and
5.
He's just a person.
just a guy. He's just a guy. And
Yeah.
most people, when stabbed in the stomach, are dead.
Don't
He's
steal
just
that
like,
fantasy.
oh, no, not like this. Why?
I walk off. It seemed like this was a person who was created by someone else who panicked after we started pulling apart his strings and walked off.
As soon
Mean.
as the knife is pulled out of his stomach, the man starts turning to ash and he blows away in the wind. I'll be back.
Not my problem.
Exposition becomes a new NPC that we see all the time.
Yeah, he just randomly pops up throughout the journey.
To give
Once we start
exposition.
attacking a wall, he just appears
Connery
out
just
of
starts
nowhere. He's
freaking
like,
out.
guys, stop.
So,
Connery, you
Ember,
eat people! You're gonna now freak
I
out
don't
over
eat
that?
people, first of all.
It's your.
Ember, you have started walking towards Main Street, and you see a large red house that looks like it was made out of an old farm, an old barn at the end of the street.
Okay, I hold my
Are we
short
with
hair. My short sword.
I
I
assume
Why
we're
are you
following.
holding a short sword?
Because
You're
I
down.
and I can't trust this. And I knock on the door. And it's like, is the mayor here?
You see a portly, older dwarf with a long beard that goes down to his belly button. Just open up the door and be like, "Yes, can I help you?" He's got a monocle and a nice suit on and a top hat.
Okay. Ember fights off the urge to call him Shortcake and tells him, "We have answered your flyer and have found out why the animals strange."
Oh, yes. It's been weeks since I sent out those, that flyer. Yes, come on in.
Ember goes inside.
Is anybody else following Amber?
Well, I'm the one who has the paper.
Yeah.
Started following her after the stabbing.
Yeah,
so
I was
I'm
following
not
her.
with
I
yet.
was following her. I
Okay.
stabbed and was walking.
Yes, all of you, come in. You all look a little worse for wear. I hope it wasn't that big of a problem.
Also,
And he
I
kind of
give.
like waddles over to a big chair, and he kind of has to jump up on it and just.
I glance over at. Wait, is this house built to be like in proportion to the size of a dwarf?
No, it's made in the proportion of a human.
I find this hysterically adorable. Anyway,
I look over at Conry and I glance because this is a house made for our size and not anyone else's size.
maybe he's rich. I mean,
Rich
we
people
a
do
lot
weird
of
things.
Yeah, a lot of people buy houses that are way taller roofs than what they could ever need, so it's not a big
He's
deal.
just swinging his feet on this big lazy boy looking chair.
Aw.
Alright,
okay.
so I don't mean to be rude, I mean I do. But when do we get paid?
Oh,
Right.
well,
Wait,
uh,
we have to send the
go
information
ask-
first.
and I have a few questions for you. Why are our animals acting weird? Can you
It's
at least
a
let me know that.
So,
and a machine from a lab that is in your, I think it's called the Delaware well.
What?
The dried up well that you have.
Oh! Well, that well hasn't been used in years. I guess we'll have to go down there at some point and figure out what's going on. So these animals, they just came from there. What's causing them to act like people?
so basically there was this machine that, if you put two things into it, it would essentially switch the brains of, the two creatures inside it.
Ah, that is amazing. He crosses his leg over. That is amazing. How did you come across this?
What?
My party at the bottom of it.
Do you remember that that raccoon that would make magic?
Oh yes, we hated him so much. It would be the middle of the night, and you would be looking out the window, having a brandy, and then suddenly, just right in your face.
Oh, well, you see, he led us into the cave that led us into there, and subsequently he did not come back. So, you know, 2 problems solved.
Ah, fantastic. So these animals just think that they're people, and should we be able to just do away with them as we wish?
They have this.
I mean, you don't
That
really
is up to
need
you.
to kill them or anything, I wouldn't say, but I
So
mean,
they're not
I
dangerous.
guess.
It's
No,
in
they're
the-
not dangerous. I mean, it depends on the individual animal, but I would, like, as a blanket statement, I would say that they're not dangerous.
If one of them had a serial killer who turned into an animal that was a carnivore, then I would say that they are dangerous.
So a
Well,
case by case
yes.
basis.
Basically.
But you should probably wait
And
until
is
they
that-
actually attack.
If this machine switches brains, is there a way to reverse it at all? Put these
I
people
don't
back
think
to where
there
they're
is.
supposed to be?
Do you have
Did
any
we break the
animals?
machine?
Do you have any? Do you have any humans that are just acting like animals?
No.
Then
So
no,
we have
there is
had
no way to
people
fix it.
Probably not.
Well. I guess we need to have a town meeting then. Here. That's all just boring nonsense stuff. Here, let me sign that for you so you can get paid when you get back to whatever guild you come from.
Do a nice little flourish with the paper and put it down on the table.
You see him pull out from underneath the table the largest quill that you've ever seen, and just writes his name like really, really big. Like there's clearly a line where it says sign, and he fills up that whole line. Well, I'm glad that you are able to figure out our problem. Hopefully, we'll be able to continue forward as normal. I mean, we just wanted to figure out what these animals were doing. I mean, the only one that was giving us real problem was that magic raccoon.
Well,
So,
hey, since we solved 2 problems for you, since that raccoon is gone, you think you could sweeten the pot a little?
It will make my night easier. So here, have he pulls out his wallet. Have 5 extra gold.
Eat
Wonderful.
Or
I take the 5 gold and I start walking off.
Damn it.
Killing the raccoon isn't that difficult. Thank you for doing it.
Fair.
I gave you what I thought was compensation enough. Anyways, he walks over and has to like reach up to grab the door handle, like extend his arm all the way, get on his tippy toes, and opens it up. He is a dwarf, but like this house is much too large for him.
Do you need help, sir?
No. I got this. And then he
Right.
jumps and he grabs it and he just opens it up and it swings open.
Wouldn't you have made the house to be for your proportions?
Well, there's far more people bigger than me. And also, this house belongs to the mayor whenever they are elected. So, this wasn't always my house. This is just where the mayor, when they are elected, lives. So,
I want to make him heels or pumps, just to help him reach the doorknob.
Why don't?
I find
Why not just
people so
unscrew
weird
the
of that.
doorknob
That's
and
the-
lower it?
Oh yeah, I could lower the knob.
Or just cast enlarge on him and make them.
anyways.
No.
Oh, this
Cast
could not
shrink
be
on the
our
house.
Problem.
Anyways,
Drink
you
the
all have a
house.
good
Yeah.
rest of the time. Get back safely. I have to gather up the townspeople to deal with this new development. Anyways, have a good one. And he closes up the door.
Amber
Alright.
refuses to leave until she makes the what is it? A gnome, a new door.
It's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf. They're
Doorknob
very
is-
different. Very different races.
The door.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
you,
now that we've done this, do we have to return the asshole head thing to his wherever he's from?
Oh shoot!
Hey,
Where
I
is he?
still hear you.
I'm
I
assuming
am
he's
still
with us.
attached to your. I am still attached to your belt right now, and goodness, your ass smells terrible.
Keep talking, buddy. See what happens. All right. So, where do you want us to take you?
My tower is up to the northwest of here.
Okay, I will get on Reginald. Vinny will be in deer form. And then Kraz and I will also be on Reginald. I don't know how the rest of you are going to be getting that, but that is how I plan on it. And I hop on Reginald and we start taking off.
Barstool interjects and says, "Might I ride Reginald as well, my
Actually,
good sir?"
I might link over to Vinny. Hey Vinny, do you mind if Barstool takes a ride with you?
At this
Vinny.
point,
Vinny.
oh goodness!
Nice
Vinny.
try.
Before Vinny is able to respond, Jorgen comes over to all of you and is just like, "Well, when we were down there, and that goo got all on us, but it made me remember a few things, and I think that I am able to find my way home now. While I can't say it's been a complete pleasure being with all of you, there are a few of you that I will miss, and hopefully,
Could you list them out specifically?
Yeah.
Like, make a list of everyone you would miss.
Yeah.
All of your favorite experience, the highs and lows of high school football.
The
No.
high- the
No.
high most-
anyway,
That's not.
here
That's for
I
the trilogy.
am no longer going to be in charge of y'all. So
Does that mean we're
he-
no longer under arrest?
He tosses the keys. All of you roll a d20.
I better catch
Flat
these keys
D20?
first.
Oh no.
Oh no, I got a 2!
It's
That
20.
one.
Pop the key midair.
Hey,
It's like
Who's got a 20?
I got a T20.
Okay. So he tosses them to Amber and is just like, you keep watch of them now.
Yeah.
Anyway. He starts walking off down the street. The last thing you see is him give y'all a little wave, and his scaly hide just going off into the distance.
I just remembered there's only 2 of us with the cuffs on still.
Safe travels.
Oh yeah, I don't even have the cuffs on anymore.
And Ember, as soon as
Barstool
you
never had the cup.
get the keys, you feel a strange pin marks, like you just know where different parts, different things are.
One of them's way off in a field.
Wait.
One of them's around the town, and then the other one's just next to her.
So, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Barstool, if you need the ride, you can probably ride on my back.
Hold on, Vinny didn't answer yet.
Oh, I'm
Vinny
sorry.
has not responded.
Dude,
Okay.
like,
So I don't. I'm
like-
gonna make these.
Okay, first of all, now that I am out, no goodness, dude, like, now that I'm out of there, what did you do to me to make you follow you into a cave? Vinny's in
Vinny in
human
deer
form
form?
now.
Oh,
He's in
he
human form? Okay.
he was in deer
Wearing
form.
my
All right,
clothing.
human form.
I'm just making it easier for
I
you.
did nothing, Vinny. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, we are friends.
I think he's lying.
Deception check.
Okay. Ta-da-da-da-da. 18 plus 2, 20.
I guess I just felt like following you for a little while.
I mean, I've kept you safe. I have kept Reginald from eating you, and I have provided you food every once in a while. That is not
That
friendship.
is dude, that is appreciated. But then that also led to me becoming this, and
Sorry about
that is that one's fault. And I point over to Connery. That is their fault, not mine.
Listen, Vinny, if you ever need like anything, find me, cause I owe you so much for accidentally. So, yeah.
Oh,
Again, my apologies.
it's weird to have thumbs right now. I'm used to
Right?
hooves. It's like just what were you once like a wolf or something? And then you
No,
turn into
I
a human?
I was born human, but when I was younger, I turned into a wolf. So, yeah,
Weird.
it's kind of jarring, but you do get used to it eventually.
Okay, alright. I guess I'll just hang out with you then. And he kind of goes over and like goes to high five you. Whoa, what am I doing? That felt right. Yeah, high
Right?
five.
High five!
Connery, are you not going to explain to Vinny how to transform back into a deer?
Didn't we also didn't we go through that when we
he
were down
already
in the
knows.
cave?
He's
Okay.
like,
So he's got the basics.
So, like, I think I'm gonna stay in deer form. Yeah, deer form. That sounds cool. Deer form.
Yeah.
Go.
Just stay in whatever form you're comfortable with.
All right. And he makes the mistake of transforming without taking any of the clothes off, but they stretch.
Dang it.
They're like, they don't rip. They're just still on him. So now there's just a deer with.
I'll pick up the clothes and put it in my bag because they're still.
No,
mine.
there's a deer. He's still wearing the clothes. Like they didn't rip.
Oh.
They're just on the deer now.
Yeah, I should have
Yes,
explained that
Josh.
to him as
yes.
well.
I just thought. So, lycanthropy is spread through the bite, right, of the
Yes.
wolf. If Chris was to, or if Connery was to re-bite Vinny, would Vinny then have a third form he could take?
No, as soon as you are a lycanthrope, you can't be infected by lycanthropy again.
Oh, this is completely off topic,
Wait,
but I
can
had this
Vinny
thought the
bite
other day.
people?
Go ahead.
Vinny
What's
bite
your thought?
Oh, my random, completely not relevant thought. If Conry were to bite something, and then the next thing that thing touched Barstool, would it become a Barstool, or would it become like a human?
I think that's
Sorry.
how-
A valid
I think
question.
that's how mimics
It would be able to morph
Go into
into
a Barstool
just
form?
a stool at will.
Okay, sorry, that was completely off topic, but
I think that's a form of mimic right there.
okay. Sorry,
Is
thank you.
Barstool a mimic? Who knows?
Dude, like, what? How?
Anyways,
So I was transformed. Like you hear this in like animal speak now, Conry. So I was transformed because you bit me. Would that work
Yes.
for me? Like if I bit other things?
would Conry know? From
Yeah,
his
you would know.
experience?
You would definitely.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, yes, that would be how it works.
Awesome. And like, so like, I bite something and then it turns into a person. Is that what it goes?
It's into whatever creature that thing touches next. Since Kumato touched you immediately after I bit you, you turned into a human. Since I touched a wolf after I was bitten, I became a werewolf.
And everybody
will
else
request
hears
that Vinny bites him.
everything. No, like this whole conversation is happening with like grunts and growls between a deer and Conry.
Shoot.
So
And Conry in
rest-
human form.
Yeah, Conry's
I'm
just
sorry.
going, "Right."
Conry in human form is making animal noises.
Yeah.
I think we changed that rule because originally I had to be in wolf form to understand animals.
Yeah, but then you gave up your ability to understand human language. So
Yeah.
I was
Other
like,
than
just
common. Okay.
yeah.
Just fuck it.
So
All right.
like, y'all just hear and like, so okay, I want to do some experimenting with that.
At this point,
Okay.
Reginald and I
I would
have left.
highly suggest against just randomly biting things because that's jarring for them, and it can be dangerous depending on who you're biting. So just be careful, and also make sure the person who you're biting wants to be bit.
Okay, all right.
It's their
Wants
consent.
to be bit? Chris? Conry?
Minor.
Wow, Conry.
Minor.
Wow, Conry, you
Minor.
really asked
Minor.
Vinny.
You're the one that brought it up.
Minor.
You sure asked Vinny if they wanted to be bit.
I
So,
didn't even
so
but
Vinny is- so-
child.
Wow, Chris,
Child.
you sure asked Vinny that
Alright.
if they wanted to be bit when you bit them.
Uh,
Way
that
to
was
go.
to save my life, and honestly, I
Okay.
didn't think of it.
So like everything in life, consent is key. Go on.
Exactly. And
Consent.
again, I apologize for doing that without your
No,
consent.
dude, this is
Just wanted
great.
to save your life. So,
This is great. This is great. I like this. This is going to be interesting. Also, I have these memories of doing things as a person, but I've only been a person for like less than a day. So, what's
I
going
think
on there?
whatever goo that we were
That goo
sprayed
was
with,
delicious, by the way.
Okay.
I
you
some.
ate that goo.
As this
I-
conversation's been going on for a while, I'm just gonna grab
Yes.
Barstool, throw him on the back of Reginald, and we're just gonna take off.
Oh,
Okay.
come! You want
I
to see
was-
them take off?
I was-
No, you're wrapped
yeah.
up in the conversation with Vinny. This happened way back.
Damn it!
Ember has been trying to make a door while these guys were talking.
Roll performance check for door. Roll for door.
Bring it on. I rolled an 8.
An 8.
That was a bad door. Okay, can I try?
You have taken the door off its frame, and you have started putting a hole in it. But the mayor comes over to you and is like, "What the heck are you doing?" He just starts kind of like bapping you on the back, like, "Stop it!" And that kind of messes up. Like, while usually you are a pretty good craftsman, the tapping on your back to get you to stop drilling a hole into this person's door kind of messes you up, and it's not the best work.
Crooked.
Yeah, it's a bit crooked.
I move the knob as carefully as I can into the hole that I made, and I adjust accordingly the hole.
Okay, so the door goes back up, and it's not the best work. It looks like it was rudimentary done, but it's functional. So at this point, it's just Conry, a deer, and Ember still right outside this big red house.
All right.
While the gnome is trying to
Alright.
beat her.
The dwarf.
The dwarf is like just.
All right. Okay.
I
I
pick up short
think
kick.
maybe we should leave. Vinny, we can continue this conversation on the road, but
Let's go
we
then,
should.
right?
All right.
Let's
Connor's
go.
gonna go into wolf form and then start going in the same direction as Kumato and Barstool. With Vinny.
Okay, and I'm assuming that Ember follows. So.
Yeah, after
Uh,
I told him that I was just trying to better make his doorknob more reachable.
Where are y'all heading?
We're headed to the wizard tower.
Okay. He tells you that the wizard tower is near the town of Fallstar, up in the northwest from where y'all are. And Ember, you have a map of the town, and you know that Fallstar is over here. So y'all are down here, and this is where y'all are heading now. So, the travel isn't difficult. Y'all go through a whole bunch of terrain. Is there anything y'all want to do while y'all are traveling?
What do people do when they travel?
I'm good.
I don't know.
I guess while I'm walking, I'll call for Conray's wolf because I'm concerned he hasn't eaten in a while.
Oh shoot! I just remembered the
Conray's
cuff.
in wolf form right now, so.
Okay, it's like I pull out some of the meat from my rations and I gently try and feed it. Feed him.
I take it gently, tail wagging.
And then I eat the fruit.
House dog.
While I'm riding with Barstool on Reginald, because we did have a long rest earlier, I'm unlocking my cuff and tossing it behind me.
Wait, I wanted it.
Like in
No,
another direction.
Okay.
And now they're completely useless.
So
Watch them notice when we get back.
so if we're headed like northwest, it suddenly went southwest for a little bit. Because like I just tossed it as far in the opposite direction as I could.
I'm assuming that all of y'all are walking together. Because while you did get a head start, it wasn't a massive head start.
I am on a giant
Yes.
Conrad probably sprinted
land
to
animal.
Kumito
keep up to
aren't walking,
find
we're
them.
hopping.
Yeah, we're on.
And it's
Reginald.
12 days of travel. I'm guessing that at some point you stopped and Conry kept going until they caught up.
No,
Amber
we don't
picked
stop.
The
We
bracelet
dive
that
exhausted.
Kumito threw away.
Okay, so now you have 2 bracelets. You have 2
Yes.
pin marks in your head that are you right now.
Amber is so far behind.
Because I have a strong feeling that I'm gonna need them later. Like, I don't know.
Amber is on 2 legs, keeping up with 4-legged creatures. This is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
if we like stop to rest for the night, I'm assuming she can just hike until she finds us, so that we're just all in the group.
I
Yeah,
was
but
just
then
gonna
she
say
would
that.
have to rest at some point,
I
and the
was
rest
just
of
gonna
us would
say
be
that
taken
maybe
off.
Can we just say everybody's together for simplicity's sake?
No,
Vi-
we took off
Vinny-
first for a reason.
Job.
Vinny
Let's
is
not
allowing
split the
Vinny
party.
is allowing Ember to ride on him, so she's keeping up. Vinny is allowing. Anyways, so
Vinny.
make perception checks. Everyone make a perception check.
I was thinking my perception.
13
I rolled an
plus
Advantage because of wolf form?
3.
Yes, you can.
16.
Okay.
Um,
17.
Okay, so Conry, about the fourth day out. You notice in a grove of trees that y'all are going through that there is a large stack of rocks along the sides of the roads.
Like man-made?
Looks like it, yeah.
All
Like
right.
large stacks of rocks.
All right. Connor's gonna
Well-
go like sniff by them.
You smell the familiar smell of just people being around them. They seem to be a marker of some sort. If you'd like to investigate, you can.
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Okay.
Nat 1.
No, this is just a big pile of rocks that someone just decided to make.
All
Interesting.
right. Connor rejoins the group. Completely
Alright.
normal.
Sounds like Spencer doesn't want us to get straight to the wizard tower. Sounds like he wants to sidetrack us for some reason.
Conry's dice or Chris's
So
dice
after-
disagree.
This is the second Nat 1 of the day.
Yeah. So after a few more days of travel, y'all get to a larger town than Riverside, a larger town on the side of the mountain. It's a town nestled in the valley alongside of a mountain. You go in there, people are friendly enough, and in the center of town is a enormous tower that reaches. It looks like it goes about 12 stories up.
I pull the wizard out from behind my cloak. Is that the tower?
No, that's not my tower.
I start slowly turning him around. In which direction is your tower?
It's a little bit outside of town. It's near it. So let's.
Then why did we walk into town? What was the point of walking into the town?
You pull me out till now. I'll just assume. I've just been back there sleeping most of these days. Anyway, where it's a little bit outside of town, there's a large cave that you can just go into.
Oh shoot!
Familiar.
I mind link up to Connery. Hey Connery, can you smell any caves nearby?
Perception check.
It'll smell like rock and dirt.
Y'all go out into the mountains. It's a little steep to go through. Wildlife all around. Go ahead, make perception checks.
Okay. 19.
Okay. In less than 30 minutes, you come across a large cave that gives off the same smell that the wizard head does, and it looks very ornate. The outside, he said cave, and it clearly goes into a cave, but the outside is decorated with pillars that hold up an arch on top. It's clearly an entrance. It's like, home sweet home. So let's go in.
Can I roll insight to see if there's anything sketchy about this place?
It's not a
or
person.
Investigation or something.
Investigation.
Whatever you want me to roll, I just want to see if it's sketch.
If you were wanting to insight on the wizard, you can. But if you want investigation to see if there's traps or anything, you can investigate. So you can choose.
Alright, I'll go investigate.
Okay.
14.
Nothing seems off. It's weird that this cave has a very fancy entrance, but other than that, he's just like, well, this is a great place. Come on, let's go in.
Can I roll, try and see if he's lying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. I've been meaning to use this. I have advantage on insight thanks to my mind link.
Yeah.
Y'all can't lie to me all that well. Well, okay. 11 plus 3, 14.
He's hard to read. He seems to be a little excited now that he's home.
All right. I hand him to Reginald to hold, and I clearly tell Reginald not to eat him until I give the word. Or unless I give the word.
Please do not let this thing eat me.
No.
It would be
Let
so
it eat him.
It will be so painful.
We will see if eating is necessary. And we walk in.
Okay, as y'all are walking in, it's a bit of a short walk into the side of the mountain, and you go a little bit further, and the path kind of opens up in this enormous cavern, this dome-shaped cavern on the inside of this mountain. And in the center of this circular cavern is an upside-down tower that hangs in the air. From the ceiling of the cave, it hangs down. Home sweet home. Don't get very many visitors. Hopefully everything in there is still
For
intact.
a good reason.
Well, what do you mean?
This place is creepy. This coming from a literal wolf. Okay.
Look, I thought it was cool.
Did Ame hear that?
What?
Did Ame hear Connery say from a literal wolf?
Wisdom check.
Or Amber? Because Amber is still the only one who hasn't connected the dots.
Amber, wisdom check,
I
please.
just lie and say I rolled like a 4. I like not knowing. It's funny.
Yeah. I mean, how many times has she rolled? Is there going to be a point where she just can't figure it out because she's just rolled badly enough?
You got a 15?
No, 16 right here.
Oh yeah, you put the dots together with that. Sorry.
Aw.
Okay.
Connery
Amber just
outed
rolled
themselves.
Connery, you added yourself this time. Well, come on. There should be a glyph somewhere along the wall. Hit it. And he like tries to like motion with his eyes to like these etchings along the walls. Hit that sigil over there with a spell. You short boy. Hit that.
What spell do I use?
Hold on. I grab him from Reginald.
The only one with
I
spells,
grab the
thank
head
you.
from Reginald. I hand it to him to Barstool. Your arm. That is the spell you use. I'm mind linked to Barstool. Throw him, you fool. Throw him at the glyph.
Wait, we
Barstool
need
is
payment.
gonna politely refuse.
Oh, come on.
And is it just any spell?
Just
He
hit
never
it.
even said anything about payment.
Or fire spell. Light spell or fire spell. Either one.
Alright, I'll do prestidigitation.
That should work.
That's a
Sure.
spell that makes light.
Just toss that into that sigil right there, and you'll see my magnificent tower.
We're all about to
Alright,
die.
I do that.
Jarl,
And then-
bye.
Yes.
You
I
see
will die.
the cave wall start lighting up, the light coming from your hand into the glyph, and it starts lighting up a maroon color all across the wall, and it leads down a path, and it glows and lights up the path that winds around the side of this large cave all the way up to some stairs that lead to the tower entrance in the middle of the cave. It's just a way to light up the path. I thought that y'all would like that.
I will.
I try to do this clap on thing, but I don't have hands.
Yeah,
I will start
once
up
we
this
leave you here,
path.
how are you going to move around your castle if you don't have a body?
I have ways. There's a way for me to get a body back once I'm in there.
That did not sound right.
I'm telling you.
If he's gonna possess one of us, that would be very cool, but also not.
Hey, Barstool, just set him
Cool for the
down.
person he possesses.
Barstool, just set him down,
I'm right here. That's
and we can go walk up.
I carry him up the staircase with us because it's his house. He's gonna be of use to us somehow.
Barstool is now the new lawful good of the group.
I'm
Oh,
not,
I like
okay,
that.
no, I'm using him for my gain only because he knows this house.
Okay.
I
Oh,
want
that-
cake.
None of us
All right,
are good.
let's-
Okay.
Lawful evil,
Let's
then.
go on in.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you get up to the door, and there is a tic-tac-toe thing on the door. Okay, you need to hit the top left. You need to hit the top left square
I hit
twice.
the bottom right square twice.
This is so overly complicated for no reason.
Look, y'all got into a dungeon that y'all were supposed to go through, but now you have the cheat code.
Y'all
Okay.
just heard, did y'all just hear what Barstool said?
No.
You
I hit the
bottom
wrong button
Is
twice.
it game?
He said
God
he hits the bottom right twice.
Barstool.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Aren't you supposed to be lawful good because you work for the court?
No, he just has to be lawful.
No,
something.
I'm
So
a
you hear
fool that
rumbling
turned into
You
above
lawful
you.
evil.
I
Oh,
hear
shit.
rumbling above
I
you,
swear to God.
and
Spencer's
you
about
see.
to just kill him.
I would like all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Ah, fuck.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, why did you do that? 14.
10.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
Oh my god. 15 plus 4 is 19.
Nice.
Okay.
Ahmed?
Rock on.
I better be the only person to take damage from this.
Yeah, you should. Asshole.
I rolled a 13.
Okay, so all of you look up in time and back up as this large boulder lands right outside the door and starts rolling towards y'all.
Wow, this seems like a movie. What movie have I seen this in?
Style.
You're
It
right.
starts rolling towards you.
As
No copyright
a
stuff on this.
very, very small halfling, could I just like squeeze past it in any way? Or
can we,
do
like,
I have
jump
to
Oh
over
run
god,
it?
I'm just gonna punch the boulder.
It is a 10-foot tall boulder.
I punch it.
We need to stop attacking inanimate objects.
I
every
punched the
single
boulder.
campaign.
It's almost like
You
someone
punched the boulder.
purposely did
Okay.
the wrong combination.
Roll attack. Roll attack.
No, the boulder actually has to make a DC saving throw.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
fuck
move.
shit.
It's not.
Wait,
Gonna
is
do
there like a
What
gap
the-
above the boulder?
No,
No?
it's on the only path in the middle of the air because y'all went up the stairs to this middle hanging tower. There's nowhere for y'all to go but back down the stairs as this boulder rolled towards you.
Okay, well then run, guys.
I
No,
will. Yeah, I'm gonna
no,
turn
the boulder
around.
needs to
Yeah,
make a
Everyone
DC
knows
saving
how
throw.
to do it.
I'm about to
It
punch.
doesn't move!
I'm about to punch a bunch of acid into it.
It made a 10! It got a 10.
Oh, well,
What do you
that
want
definitely
it to do?
failed. Hang on.
Yeah, what are you trying to do to this boulder?
It's
Boulders
about
don't
to
have
take.
dexterity.
It's about to take 6 damage of acid. You forget
Okay,
that I can shoot
so-
dragon stuff.
I know you do. So, you punch it, and some acid damage happens to the boulder. It cracks, but not enough for it to stop. You
That's
see
completely
a
fine. I have a
hole-
bonus action.
Yeah, you see a
What
hole.
you just did? Can you do it again?
Right now, it is starting to pick up speed. Since
Uh,
it's going down.
I sprint away.
Wait, you said this boulder was like 10 feet tall?
It's 10 feet tall.
I feel like Reginald could like stop it.
Yeah,
Is it-
Reginald.
It's like a bear.
He doesn't have very much
Reginald-
strength. We've learned this before.
No, he has like a
Reginald-
+2 to his strength, right?
No, he
ate all
doesn't.
those apple bears.
I'm stronger than that because I have a +3 to strength.
No, Reginald started off with Shark Bunny strength, which put him at like a -10. He's currently at -2.
So basically,
So
he has the density of a bird.
Alright,
Anything
he's
but
-1
squish.
strength. He has -1 strength. He's got good.
Reginald is
I have-
squishy.
He has amazing dexterity.
Barstool has -1.
I need y'all to
He
make
is
a
as
decision.
strong as
Are
the
you running
half-orc.
away, or are you going to try to stop this boulder?
I'm
I'm-
running.
Here's the thing,
we
do you know how
stop
to
it?
stop the boulder?
Absolutely. I time. Okay.
I'll ask the head about this to see if
I'm
there is
timing.
any-
I'm
Do we know
timing this
time?
perfectly.
Why the hell would you do that? I told you the right combination. We gotta get out of here.
I'm timing this perfectly. You said I made a crack in the boulder.
Sorry, head. I'm dyslexic.
You made a single crack in the boulder, just around, not like all the way through the boulder, just where you hit it, and it starts to roll towards you.
That's fine.
Fuck.
That is fine. I'm gonna time this with Reginald and do a dual attack where I kick it and Reginald elbows into it.
Can I punch it while he's
Okay.
doing
Elbows
that?
into it.
Y'all can do
Get
whatever
it
y'all
can?
want.
Okay.
If
I'm gonna
possible,
try and help you guys. Or like I can just give them. Can I just give them a health action?
Yes, you can.
This-
All right. So you guys get
I
it.
can't believe you guys are trying to attack the boulder. There would
Nat
literally
20,
be no fight
baby.
Yes.
Oh my
Nat
god.
20. Okay.
Yes.
Ah!
This
Roll
game
for
breaks
damage.
my brain a little bit.
Okay, so Reginald's slam attack does a 4 times 2 is 8. My kick attack, flying kick-a-pow, does a 2 plus 2, well 2, 4, 6. So that would be 14 damage.
Okay.
All together.
So the crack gets wider, and more pieces of the boulder fall off, but it's still rolling towards you.
Slowing down at all?
I mean, yeah, but it's on stairs that are going like this. So y'all were up here, boulder fell, and it just started rolling towards you. And Kumito has hit it, and it's like stopped, but then just starts rolling again.
Do I see anything in my vicinity that I could use to, like, wedge it? Do you know what I mean?
It's a wall.
Okay, fuck, okay.
There's, like, at the bottom of the stairs, it goes to, like a walkway that's attached to the side of the cave.
Barstool is definitely lagging behind because he has short legs.
Not true.
The first
it's
one who started
downhill.
running.
If you just jump, gravity will even everyone out.
Oh yeah, well Kumito
I'm
like
saying that y'all
stopped
are
the
fast
boulder
enough
twice.
to run. I'm saying that y'all are fast enough to run away from this, definitely.
We're
How far
we
would
like
we have to
attacking
run?
inanimate objects too much.
And
I mean, it seems to be following the path that goes all the way up. So now your guys are at the bottom of the stairs. Are you still going to be attacking this boulder?
I think I would try and shove something in front of the pathway to slow it down. If there's something there.
Oh, can I cast a spell? Hold on.
Oh yeah, what
Probably.
spells do I have?
Yeah, probably. Y'all have turned this time.
I will
Well,
cast
I
Through Strike.
don't have anything that would help.
Hey, Spencer, would you consider this boulder a ranged weapon?
No,
Dang
you
it.
can't catch it. This is a thing. At this point, I'm gonna say that y'all are. It's right behind y'all. Y'all are running. Kumito every once in a while will turn around and punch it, but y'all are still running away from this boulder. Y'all are about to get to the cave entrance, and this boulder looks big enough to block up the cave entrance.
It's like,
Oh
what?
no.
Yeah! Like, she's running.
I cast Mending on the boulder. So that
Why would you cast Mending on the boulder?
No, I don't. Okay.
Hey, are there any side passages as we're going down?
Perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that too, because I want
I'll do
to
that as
16
well.
plus 3, 19.
Yeah.
I got
got it.
12.
Okay. You do see near the cave entrance a separate cave that y'all walked straight past because y'all hadn't fully lit up the place yet.
Man, why is it so close? I dive into there, tackling everyone else along with me.
Okay. So you do so, and you see the boulder rush past, and you hear an impact as it hits the entrance of the cave. And you no longer see daylight pouring in from the cave entrance.
Barstool, what the
Amazing.
fuck?
Ember,
I'm sorry, I'm just a stool. No one ever taught me my lefts and rights.
I promise that you
I
will
never
be able...
would have thought it would have come in handy so much.
Listen, I can relate, but can we just not have Barstool do the puzzles from now on?
Look, okay, so I promise you that there's a way out of here from my tower. Just let's get in there. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Well, your traps clearly are.
Hey, Ed, where does this other cave lead to?
This is just an escape
The
route in
bathroom.
case this kind of thing happens.
Puzzle
This
Master
leads-
Barstool, my
This
beloved.
leads somewhere else that you can get out safely.
Why did we not just go through here?
Go through this, because there was just a full-on entrance right here, and I wanted the grand exposure.
Yeah, I grab the head from Barstool and start walking up the tower again, and I use his head to press the 2 buttons that he told us to hit.
Okay, thank good. You hear a chime go off on the inside, and you hear
Wow, he's really just gonna take the
Scuttling.
defense.
you hear scuttling on the inside as the door is opened by a ball with tentacles.
Say that again?
A ball with tentacles.
No, the part before
Wait.
that.
You hear a chime on the inside when you hit it. You hear scuttling on the inside, and a bronze ball with tentacles opens the door.
Like the same ones from the cave?
They look very similar.
I toss him behind my shoulder.
And
I try and catch
hold
him.
on. Were you behind that lab thing that we were just in?
He's flying through the air right now.
He's falling down.
Oh, not you! Okay, never mind.
I thought you caught him, Barstool.
You hear?
I'll try.
I thought you just like put him over his shoulder and was holding him on like
No,
this.
I went.
Okay.
I did a full toss once I saw that creature.
Alright.
So
We need
Barstool, are you gonna try to
answers.
catch him, or
Sure.
or is he
What
just
should I
gonna be
roll?
falling off the
Athletics.
dexterity?
Dexterity.
Athletics?
Ooh.
Oh no, it might be.
16
No, it's
plus
dexterity. Yeah. It is.
either.
Okay, so you catch the head. Fuck
Yeah.
y'all. You know what? Y'all have been dicks this entire time.
Did you wait? That thing looks
It is
exactly like the machines from that lab. Were you the one who was doing all those experiments?
Is it that important who does what in their free
Yes,
time?
it is that important. Now answer the damn question.
Can Ember do intimidation?
I put an arrow like to his head.
Intimidation roll with advantage.
Yeah.
He's a very powerful wizard that apparently
I
can
rolled a
blow us
20.
up. I don't know why he would be intimidated.
Well, that's what,
Christian, it's because my charisma sucks. This isn't gonna be good.
I rolled a 20 for intimidation.
17.
he's like, look. No need to be stabbing or anything like that. First of all, you're in no position to be threatening me right now,
You are
You're
a
in my
disembodied head.
and I can still kill you as I am. So, just
Yeah,
put
sure.
me inside, just give me to my butler, and you can leave.
As he says that, I take the butler and push him down the stairs.
Strength check. Contested strength check.
Okay, fine.
All right.
16 minus 1, 15.
15! 15. So you grab it, and you're holding. He's resisting as best he can. Another strength.
Oh
Another
boy.
contested
Wow,
strength.
if only someone who's near me, Barstool, could come in and help.
What is a halfling gonna do? He can't even.
I just
reach
need a
that
little more
high.
strength. Just a little more.
Okay, I got an
I'm
18.
strong.
I got an 18.
I got a 19 minus 1. Are you joking? 18 again.
So, yes, Conry, you see a struggle at the top of the stairs inside the door. What do? How do you help?
I'm deadlocked
I'm
to this
just
stupid.
I'm just gonna go help him push. Just go next to him and just yeet.
Okay, strength.
Strength. Come on, I'm good at this. 5.
I noticed that everyone
2
is
plus
having
3.
a lot of fun up there, and I joined the
I got an
frog
8.
fall with tentacles.
Fuck.
I helped.
I got a
the fall.
16 minus 1 is 15.
Okay, so now you grab onto one of the tentacles, and with Conry there, he grabs onto another one, and y'all pull him out, and he goes clanking down the stairs. Not all the way off the edge, but he goes clanking down the stairs. No!
You were saying?
Ember
God.
picks up the head
I,
and she tells him, I don't like magic users, and if you try anything, I will eat you myself raw.
You do
You
know your
know-
entire party's casting the castings, right?
Hold
Wait,
on,
I
hold
don't-
on. Did Amber just admit to being a cannibal?
No, but she does not like wizards. She hates them so much that she would literally painfully bite and
So
rip
under the
him
right
and
circumstances,
Oh wait, hold
she's
on.
a cannibal.
Okay, so Crystal's a wizard, and we're both also casters.
Yeah.
I'm not a caster, I'm a monk. I don't do magic.
Listen, I take the head and I like hold him over like the chasm with my arrow still like pressed up against his head.
Wow, we're really just.
You're just going to
grabbing this head from
exposition
each
us
other.
whatever your evil plan was right now, or I swear to God I will kill you.
Before that happens, I peek my head inside and want to take a look around the room.
I can't be killed.
Can I take the necklace that he's wearing?
And you see a pretty much like a large living room with a fireplace that is already lit. There are scratches and scrapes. The place looks like it was a little disheveled, but was being put back together. And
Hey guys! We may want to come in this room for a second.
What is it, Kumato?
I walk in and lay on the couch.
You walk in.
In the middle of something.
Look, okay, so you're holding him
Head
over
thing.
the couch.
Even if you can't be killed, you can still feel a hell of a lot of pain. So
Yeah,
I
I'm about
suggest.
to. I am about to. So, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck. Come on.
We could
And Barstool and Ember make dexterity
Fuck.
saving throws.
Should
God.
have taken me up on my
15.
invitation.
I rolled an 18.
I can't find my d20.
Okay.
I have to lift it to see it because it's dark in here.
9, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay. So,
Oh, it's dexterity, right?
2, 4,
I technically rolled a 20 because my dexterity is 2.
9. And
How many
then
dice are you rolling?
8d6.
Fuck.
I'm about to die.
Sorry in advance.
You just killed me.
Don't.
I have cure wounds. You'll be fine.
Not if I fail 6 death saving throws.
11.
I can just tell you, unless you get like
So,
double what your max
and,
hit points are.
Yeah, as long as you don't take damage that takes you out and then matches your actual health, you're fine.
Anyone that failed, take 19 damage, and Ember, take
What's the fail
9.
number?
18.
Oh fuck.
19 damage. I am at 1 health.
Oh. Alright, that
So
was
you
at
see-
half
I'm
my
conscious.
You
HP.
see the skull stick out his tongue, and a bright light just explodes, centering on him. And what you see is just a skull in your hands now, after being burned from the
Drop him.
fireball. Skull.
As I try and get out of the way, I drop him.
Okay.
just down
so
the chasm.
Skull goes tumbling into the chasm.
Alright,
And
What?
now I'm gonna cast cure wounds on Barstool, if I can.
Okay, go on
Thank
over
you.
and roll for how much they heal.
Alright, it's not a lot,
do
but
you
it's
think-
something.
think
I think
How
so.
much damage I would have to take?
You get 9 health back.
Wait,
Okay.
did Barstool get a short rest last time?
No.
Yes, you
Everyone
all-
got a long rest, so we all should be at max.
We all got a long rest? Okay, good.
Technically,
'Cause I was
Barstool
gonna say,
did
I took-
not because he was healing the door,
Oh,
but there has
right.
been 12 travel
I-
days in between.
Yeah, so he's probably had a long rest.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so you get 9 HP back, Barstool.
9 HP. Okay, I'm at 10 HP. I'm feeling great.
And at
Barstool-
this point, the automaton starts coming back up the stairs a little bit more violently.
Hey, Isaac, what level are you?
Say 4.
Should I be level 4?
Yes, you should
You
be.
should be
Oh.
level 4.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have more health then.
like
After
it.
being
Yeah,
exploded, y'all see the automaton, the round ball, start making its way back upstairs towards you in a very threatening way.
I mean, I'm
Was
already
that
in the room on the couch.
Yeah, you're already on the room in the couch.
Ember, try-
Kumiko, we could use some help out here.
Ember,
I still say you should come in here.
Kumato, you've heard an explosion.
I go
I
in
hear an
where
explosion like
Kumiko
every
is.
other day with these people. It's nothing new.
Okay. So, are y'all going into the house?
I am.
Barstool is gonna suggest that we bury the head. Just because, like,
The head is already fallen.
I dropped the head
if
down
he
the
can't
chasm.
die... Oh, he's down the chasm? Okay.
Yeah.
That would stink.
I suggest we do some
Maybe
dirt
we
on
should
the-
just destroy this entire place and leave it to be that head's living tomb.
But collect the research
You
because
haven't
maybe
even
then
seen
you'll be able to
the room we're
revert
in. You
the
haven't even
animal
seen this room
and
yet. You can't just
humans.
destroy the place.
Yes, we can.
We'll
This
explore
guy is
around
a
a
Come
horrible
inside of this
person.
room first. Get in here.
Fine.
It can't
I
hurt to
go
take
in.
a look.
Okay, so you all go in there. Do you guys close the door behind you?
Absolutely. I get
Hey,
off the couch to close the door.
No, that's the
You
worst
close
idea.
the door, and you hear
Hey, fine,
you
I'll
hear
close the door.
outside the door. Once the automaton gets to the door, they start slamming up against it, but they don't seem to be making any progress.
Oh.
Alright, that's good. Okay, now how do we get out of here? Or blow this
when
place
y'all
up?
go in there, you see the fireplace, the couches, a living room, and then there's if you look down in the center of the room is the floor is open with a balcony around it, and you see floor after floor after floor just down to the bottom of this upside down tower with a spiraling staircase that goes all the way down.
Oh, intriguing.
And at
Amber-
this point, y'all hear another explosion.
Wait, did you say spiral staircase?
Yes, there's a spiral staircase that goes all the way down.
There's only one other time we've seen a spiral staircase, and it wasn't any of us other than Conry who saw it.
Conry, this does not look exactly like you remember. But y'all hear another explosion and a yell outside. Just whoosh, and that's all.
Uh-oh.
Probably get out of here and or destroy this entire place within the next couple minutes if we want to be alive by tomorrow morning. So
Sparking things on fire.
I'll think about it.
is there anything wood? Anything flammable?
I mean, there are wooden floors, but most of it's made of stone.
Can I
the
find
wall-
The
if,
couches
if
are
there's any
probably-
books around?
Not in your general vicinity. Again, there some things that looks like scratches and stuff. Like it used to be disheveled, but was like being put back together. Like there's remnants of damage.
Can I investigate to see if there's any like secret buttons and passageways?
Sure, go on ahead.
16 plus 1, 17.
You go over to the fireplace and start touching things along it, and once you touch this large globe on it, it turns to the side and then spins, and then the fireplace elongates taller to the size of a door, and the fire goes out.
Cool. I open the door.
Okay. And at that, you are in a very similar place that you were before, a place that you recognize, a redwood forest.
The same
Ugh.
redwood forest we saw before.
Yes.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I go back in.
Can I
Okay.
take one of the bracelets from Amber and just step outside in the redwood forest and just see what her ping is?
Ooh, smart.
Amber, what you feel is that even further north and further west, hundreds of miles, is the ping that Conry is holding.
It seems that if we go through that door, it is real. It's gonna take us somewhere north, somewhere near the water in a redwood forest.
That's a good last resort if we can't find a good way out of here.
Do we all go through the redwood forest door?
No, I'm staying in the house till I find wherever the wizard was hiding.
Okay.
We should
you
help
are
us now.
still
We
on
know
the
where the wizard is
15th
hiding.
floor. There seems to be 15 more floors down.
I'm gonna go through every one of them until I find a place with books.
To see if I can find any research to like help to save like the animals that were given human minds. See if I can find any of that.
On the 7th floor, you open up a door to a very familiar library.
Is it a library I actually recognize, or just one that looks like it?
You were in here like 12 days ago.
Suspicious.
12 days ago.
That means I don't need any books.
That's what the library we were in earlier.
I don't need any books there.
And if you continue on, do you continue on after finding that same library?
Yeah.
On the bottom 15th floor, you come across a door, and you open it up, and you see an armory.
Oh, well, that's new. I'm going in there.
At the end of the armory is a broken door.
Oh.
Hey, Barstool.
I wonder what. Yeah. Barstool. I run back up real quickly. Barstool. Come with me. And then run back down.
Alright, Barstool will come to fix the third door of the campaign.
How long would it take for you to fix it?
Oh no, how long would it take?
This is history check. Someone do a history check.
Okay.
13 plus 3, 16.
I got
Okay,
a 19
so
too. Let's
looking at this door, it has very similar. It is extremely similar to the other broken door that you had come across. The same breaks in this door were the same breaks in the door that y'all burned down and then had them fixed.
Do we
So-
figure that like this door is like the same as the other one, where it would lead to another brick wall?
Yes,
Okay.
I would say that with your intuition, y'all could put together that this very similar door to the broken door is probably the same door, and that they are connected, because this door is like on the outside, like is connected to the outside wall of the tower.
Alright, I don't think this is worth it. We just need to get out of here.
And along the walls in this armory are a bunch of different staves. There's a bunch of bow and arrows attached to it. There are.
I'm grabbing as many random things. Wait, did everyone come down? Come down here?
I followed Tumato. I don't
I
know
see.
about everybody else.
Did all of you follow all the way down?
Yeah.
Barstool is
Okay.
definitely down there.
Okay, so y'all, in this armory, there are bow staffs, there are spears, there's a barrel full of swords, there are bows and arrows, there are bows just along the wall, there are also just like shoe racks with different types of boots on there.
Ember raids it like a bad friend would raid a fridge. A friend's.
Okay, I want you to. I want you all to. Anyone that grabs something, roll a d6.
A D6.
Fun.
I
Yeah.
don't have a D6. Roll their D6.
I got a 1.
3.
Okay, so
Wait,
whatever
Alma, you
number
need-
you
I
roll,
wanna
Roll me a
Here,
D6.
I'll roll you a d6.
Okay,
Amber.
thank you.
I hope it's 4. Then we
got
got
a
1, 2,
2.
3, 4. Ah.
2.
Yeah. Whatever number you roll, that's how many items you have grabbed.
Boom! 3.
Okay,
I got the
cool.
most.
Can we pick?
You got 3 items. So just keep track of how many items you got, and then we can go through them later.
Okay.
At this point, after
Okay.
raiding this place, you have you then hear another explosion at the top, and the whole building rumbles. And
We
you hear
need to get out of here, like, right now.
you hear a voice being like, "I only have one spell I can use, but it's good in any situation."
Fireball is not good in any
Can't wait till I
situation.
learn Fireball.
Feel another explosion and even more rumbling in the of the tower.
I have a question.
Roll investigate to find an exit.
In all of this heat,
We do have an exit. That redwood door.
But
I
that's
have
hundreds of miles away, so I'm gonna try it. Before we do that, I'm gonna use that as a last resort.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
question.
Try and find somewhere else.
Yes. What's up?
couple of different things. One, if I go into one of the floors, 14, 13, 12, or 11, or 10, what do I find?
Okay, so you go through and you go through one door, and there seems to be another lab. It's not exactly the same. There's no goo jars or anything like that, but there's more broken cages and more broken glass all over the place, and you hear scurrying around
Interesting.
in there.
Intriguing.
In the next floor, if you continue, you come across a large. You find a large circular room with an even bigger globe in the middle, and light from the bottom glows through this orb and puts stars on the ceiling, and it seems to be spinning and
I'm taking that orb.
keeping time.
I'm taking the orb.
It's about this big,
Oh, never mind. Okay then.
and when you touch it, it spins, and like if you went over to it, it spins. It seems to be made out of obsidian on the outside, and it spins, and the stars above you turn and create constellations that you've never seen.
Oh, do I have enough time to sketch these?
Performance check.
Okay. Come on, notebook, don't fail me now. Haha! 18 plus 2. 30, 20.
Okay. You then go.
Seriously.
You go to the 10th floor, and you find a. You go into one of the doors, and you find pretty much a bedroom.
I'm gonna camp out in the bedroom. My other question was, with all the heat that's happening from the explosions, does my phoenix egg hatch? Because I'm still holding
I
on.
still have the phoenix egg.
Oh, that's right. Chris has it, or Conry has it.
While we're at the bottom, like in the armory on the 15th floor, which is the bottom,
I forgot Conry
and
had
the
Phoenix.
explosions are happening up at the top. So.
What did
the
it
place
hatch
isn't
from me
touching
getting
up.
hit with it
Was our
earlier?
escape door at the top?
It was.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
escape door is
so
at
we
the
no
top,
longer have
and
an
the
escape.
explosions are happening at the top, and they're rumbling, and it's causing the entire tower to start rumbling. And you hear a voice just booming throughout this entire place. I can always rebuild. I have done this for years. And then
What
just
is your
like that,
problem, dude?
You all could have just been nice and put me in there.
Yeah, have you met this group? That's not really our style.
How are you speaking to him? You're down at the bottom. He's all.
Conry's just shouting. I don't want to shout in real life, but that's what Conry's doing.
Yeah, Conry's just shouting.
Into the void.
If
He's
you
just up
does
into the
anyone
void.
go through any more doors?
No, I'm gonna stay at the bedroom. I'm gonna
I'm
snoop
gonna
around.
try and find our escape door.
You go all the way up to the
Um,
top, and you see that the door into the tower has started to bow, as if like it's about to give. And you see the doorway that leads to the from the fireplace into the redwood forest has changed into a different location. The globe above seems to have shifted with the explosions and has changed the doorway into a different place.
I'm sorry.
What's the new location?
What?
You see out of it, and you see another type of lab, but this lab has windows, and in there seems to be a suit of armor with without a helmet.
Suspicious. Okay. Guys, we don't have much time before this thing gives, so we need to get out of here kind of now.
To the redwood door.
Did
The door that they're trying to, the redwood door changed. I don't know. It's something weird now. I kind of see stuff. So if we could all just rally here so we can go, that would be wonderful.
Can I roll investigation to see if I can put together the globe and the door?
Yeah, go ahead.
14 plus 1, 15.
Yeah, it appears that like when you touched the globe, it had spun the first time you had touched it just a little bit, and that's what caused the change of the door. And now that it's spun again, another change has happened. So through the process of elimination, if you would like to try it again.
Okay. I'm
You have
gonna
iPod.
I'm gonna rush down to that room again, and I'm gonna pull out my book of constellations because I've been mapping them in my sleep. Well, instead of sleeping, and I'm gonna hit it until I see constellations I recognize.
Okay, so it spins once, and you don't see any constellations that you recognize. You spin it again, and it just keeps. And like at this point, you just keep hitting it, and like the scene is you're in a dark room, where just the stars just keep changing and changing and changing, and then suddenly you see, you find ones that you recognize. And Conry, while this is going on, you see the globe above the doorway that was made out of the fireplace is spinning as well, just keeps going and going and going, and then when it stops, Kumito, you find constellations that you recognize. Conry, when the door stops, it the doorway opens up and there's a sitting room, just a sitting room with looks like a speakeasy kind of thing.
Do I recognize it?
I think it might
No.
be Linda's living room.
Well, we would have
No.
recognized that though.
Okay, guys, if we're going to leave, we have to do it now before we get murdered by this psychopathic head. So get up here now, please.
Ooh.
Don't
Like
worry.
I said,
Don't worry. This guy isn't gonna be able to catch vengeance on us because it's gonna take him over 3,000 years to get a body. Ever laughs
as
and
much
leaves
as I agree with that, I would like to not take the chance.
Okay, so what are y'all doing? Explosions keep happening.
Connor's just waiting for the rest of the group.
Door.
A wizard keeps yelling at you as explosions keep going off. Kumito, you found constellations. You don't know exactly where they lead yet because in that room, they don't seem to. You don't know where you're going just by the constellations. But Conry, you see a speakeasy on the other side with comfortable-looking chairs, low-lit environment, and seemingly another fireplace in there.
All right.
I'm just gonna wait for everybody else to get here. Or for them
What's
to break
everybody
down the
doing?
door.
Stool is running upstairs to join Conry at the door.
All right. Kumito, what are you up to?
I am going to attempt to see where the explosions are first to know how much time I have.
The explosions are at the top, and every time that there's an explosion, the whole tower shakes even more. Like it feels like a loose tooth just getting looser and looser.
Okay. Can I see where the wizard head is?
If you were to go to the top floor and look out the windows.
Yeah, that's too much work. We already have the way out. All right, fine. I'm just gonna dive through the door with Reginald and Kraz and Vinny.
Oh yeah,
Is
they're
Amber with us
I
yet?
always forget that they exist.
Someone destroyed the doors so the wizard can't track us.
Yeah. Is Amber with us? Because Connor's not gonna leave without her.
Amber was the first one
Wait,
through
hold
the
on.
door.
Oh,
Is
okay.
the door
Sorry. I
made
kinda
out of
spaced
a flammable material?
this doorway that y'all are going through. It's like a door frame there's no actual door there though. But when you guys go through, when y'all go through, you look behind you and there is a door frame very similar to all the other teleporting door frames that y'all have come across.
Barstool, are you able to cast that specter hand that can help things? I forgot what it's
Oh,
called.
Mage Hand?
Yes, can you cast Mage Hand?
It's a cantrip, I think, right?
But
But
yeah.
I don't
Do you have it? Have you chosen it?
cantrip. But no, I haven't chosen it. But I don't know how many cantrips I've allowed.
Okay, Ember
Andy Beyond
tried
should tell you.
to light it on fire, and when that doesn't work, she tries to hit it with her newer weapon to put it down, break it up.
Okay, so Ember, once everyone gets through, Ember swings at the door frame, and as soon as her sword whacks onto it, there is a bright light, and the door frame shatters where she hits it, and the door closes, and yeah.
This would have been so much easier if you had Mage Hand to just change the location of the door.
Right. Pretty sure Mage Hand doesn't have that much of a distance. Anyways,
Yeah,
alright,
it's
so
like
we're all in the
12 floors
speakeasy
down.
now?
Yes, you're in the speakeasy. From the musty smell, Conry, you assume that y'all are a little bit underground.
Interesting. Why did you choose this location, Kumito?
It was just in these constellations are the ones that it went with. I just looked for something I recognized. I'm
None
not
of
the
us
one who controls
recognize
the
this
door.
place, right?
The door
No,
doesn't.
y'all don't really recognize it. But when y'all finally calm down and have a look around, you do see that there are other people in here. There is a bar back behind the bar, behind the bar of the speakeasy, and there's a few patrons sitting at that bar.
Are there stools at the bar?
There seems to be like, yes, there are the type of like, if you've ever been to an Applebee's, you know that they have like much taller stools than any other place. So they're much taller than
Barstool is envious of their height.
Are the stools taller than them? Than him?
Yes, the stools are about 4
Absolutely.
feet tall.
Well, I'm starving. Conray, why don't you join me for a meal?
We have
That
zero
sounds
idea
lovely,
where
Ember.
we are.
Ember does
Does
not.
Amber's pings give us any ideas to where we are?
The pings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the pings have situated into different goodness words. The pings have been moving every time you've gone through a door in that tower. The pings kept changing and changing. It gave you a little bit of a headache. So with that, you feel like you're further south than you ever have been, and further east than you have been in the past.
How the f did I recognize these constellations? Okay.
It must have been somewhere that you've been.
Has anyone noticed us? Just
Yeah,
out of
they're all
nowhere?
staring at you. They're all just staring at you. Like a whole bunch of people rush through this doorway, and like, how the heck? Where did all of you come from? Why were you in a storage room?
Long story. I turned to them. Can we solve this mystery in like an hour? I just need to eat and just stop for a minute.
Is no one surprised by Reginald?
What's wrong with
but-
that?
Oh, yeah.
What the heck? Why do you have a deer with you? What on earth is that? How did
Wait
that
a
even
minute.
get through that door?
Is the deer Reginald?
The deer is Reginald.
No,
Here is
there's
Vinny.
there's Vinny, and then there's Reginald. Vinny's the deer, and Reginald is
And
the
don't
what
forget
is that?
Kraz.
And then there's Kraz.
And then he's also still in human clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deer in human clothes.
Deer is human.
Oh, don't judge the deer as to what he wants to wear.
And Vinny,
Where are we? Can you tell us what town we're in?
we're in the town of Crowbrook.
Have I heard of that?
History check.
Ah, okay.
Can I pull out my book?
I'm gonna do a history check as well.
Wait.
No,
my
you've
maps of the
never
world.
heard of Crowbrook. Yes, you can.
Ember's village.
Hey, I got a 21 on my history check.
So, how would Barstool know
Maybe
about
this was. Maybe he just
I don't have
pretended.
to know about it.
You know,
Maybe I
bar
wouldn't set
stools
it on the
can
map
be
or
made
something.
other places and shipped to their
Yeah,
next
maybe
location.
maybe I was a stool
Barstool,
at this tavern.
You come across a memory that is kind of fuzzy and doesn't seem like your own. You remember being in this, like a distant memory that
Memory
wasn't
too.
really yours.
Oh, this
And-
memory queue. Such plot.
Yeah, it's the memory. It's a plot hole cover. It's okay. This
course.
memory of being a tall orcish man in this same speakeasy talking to a mob boss,
Ooh.
and you're like, oh, I know where we are. We're in the we're on the Queen's side of the canal. We're a bit further south than we're supposed to be.
Okay, that's good. Conray, can I get my bracelet back?
Oh right. Yeah, I headed back to her.
Thank you.
Okay.
No.
So, are y'all going to be dining with us today?
Maybe.
I am.
What's the
you're
town
not
that we're
co-
originally from called again?
Midlock.
Midlock. Do you know where Midlock is?
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that's northwest of here. You go over to the canal.
Why are we always
uh,
traveling northwest?
Because we
the best
can't.
way to
Josh,
travel.
shut up.
It's the only
What?
direction.
Yo, I gotta leave in like 20 minutes, so.
Yeah, that's just northwest of here. And again, how did y'all get here?
Magic, don't
He-
question
he's-
it.
Anyway,
How long
I
of a
jump
journey
onto
is it?
I jump onto Reginald and I motion to Vinny and we just kind of barrel through the door to get back to Midlock.
Reginald is the
Just
size of a
don't talk-
bear.
Don't tell the law that we're down here. And y'all go up into the
All right.
town of Crowbrook.
Does Reginald destroy all the doors on his way up?
Probably.
He's bursting through.
He-
Hey, the speakeasy has to be attached to something. What do we burst into?
You burst into a bakery.
Okay, I'm grabbing a few
gonna get
breads and such.
Henri just grabs as much food as he can like carry in his bag.
Oh, he
Are,
spent
are
some-
y'all going to be
Let's
paying?
just deal. No, he's not.
I'll be 5 gold.
I Reginald just does a thumbs up and then keeps going.
What happened? Here.
Barstool is
Henri
gonna,
just goes into
gonna
wolf form and then
put
just
a
like
single
bursts,
gold on the counter and
out.
be like, I'm not with them. And then walk out with them.
Okay, I walk to the cashier person and I ask, I don't have a lot of gold, but how much did they take?
5 gold's worth. Well, now 4 gold. Now
Amber gives
that was our fresh bread.
7 gold and says, keep the change. And she just kind of tiredly walks out. Just-
Okay. What was that? Who is this?
Sorry.
So, you're now in the cobblestone streets of a new town that none of y'all have been to.
Hey, those weapons that we picked up, what are they?
All right, let me
You
pull.
get to choose.
Yeah. Let me go to where I had all of these things put.
So I know I got a sword. Yay.
Yes, you do have a sword.
Can I get a great axe?
You want to grade it?
Yeah, I want a great axe.
Okay, just give me 1 second, and I can
Okay.
pull all this stuff up.
I would like something that I could throw it and then pull it back.
I can't explain how
Like
weird it
me?
is for a ranger to have a great axe because it
I
really
don't care.
it really is detrimental to their abilities.
Wait, hold on.
No, but because of my werewolf abilities, it like evens out.
Well, that's fair.
Ember, the sword that you're holding is it has a cross on the hilt with a horseshoe type thing attached there as well on the guard, and it's a long sword that looks kind of rusted from time, but it speaks to you in your head.
Oh no.
I can feel your hate.
Talking sword.
I can feel your hate for magic casters.
More particularly wizards. Who said that?
Rip Barstool.
She doesn't know that Barstool is a wizard.
Ah.
How would she know that?
Put it
Except for
together.
the several times I've casted.
I am the mage's bane. I can help.
That's weird. A sword that imps
Oh.
itself.
I am mage's bane. I can help you. Cull
no.
all this wild magic in the world. Just give me the chance. So,
Is
gives you
Amber
advantage-
suddenly becoming a paladin?
What's a
So-
paladin?
You have advantage on saving throws against spells cast at you, while using this, and when you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on throwing its to maintain its concentration. And once per day, you can cast Dispel on one thing.
Oh god.
So
Say what?
Barstool is gonna end up being an actual stool real soon.
okay, Ember ties us. She like loops the sword on the belt and she's like, "Shut up, you."
So, what other thing did you grab? It doesn't have to be a weapon. It can also be a thing that is something that is utility, like a piece of armor or a something.
I think it would be really cool if Ember found something that reminded her of the teachings that her dad would go, like maybe a fair-sized mason ball with like a good strong chain that she can throw at a wizard's feet to like slow him down or whatever. Because that's what Ember's dad taught her, is like you go for the feet and then you'll get enough time to have an up-close attack.
Okay, so you do find a whip. This whip, has a reach of 10 feet, and once
We
per
really are
long-
Indiana Jones.
once
Sorry.
per
I think the
Once
flail is what you're
per-
looking for.
once per short rest, you can use entanglement, and that will what does entangle do? Goodness. And that will not paralyze, but what is it called?
Grapple.
Immobilize.
Immobilize.
It'll grapple. That's the one. It'll grapple the target with a
Okay,
DC
yeah.
of 15. With a DC of strength 15. Conry, what did you want to? What weapon?
Great axe.
Okay. So, goodness, let me find great axe. Oh goodness. Welcome to shopping with
Shopping with Onniaga.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so so this is an axe. It looks like it has cracks all through it, but the cracks seem to be sealed up with a red type of metal that goes from the edge of it to the hilt, and it's a two-handed axe, kind of like Kratos. Think of Kratos' axe, but like the axe head is covered in like what looks like veins. And this axe, whenever you get a nat 20 on an attack with it, you also heal 2d6.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah. And how many objects did you grab, Connery?
2.
Okay. What other object would you like to have grabbed?
Okay. Can I have a shield equipped and use my great axe at the same time? Because it's like a two-handed thing. Can I do that?
No, if it's two-handed, you can't
I
have.
can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one arm would have to take up the shield.
Got it. Okay. Alright, then I'm just gonna grab like a dagger.
Okay. Dagger. Come on. Show me what you are. Okay. So you have a dagger that looks kind of demonic in its alterations. It doesn't speak to you, but holding it feels cold, colder than it should be. It does 3d4 ice damage.
Alright, thank you.
Pretty good dagger.
Yeah.
What does Kumito grab?
I have 3 different items, so.
Yes, you do.
It
It can be rings. It can be clothing. It can be a weapon.
What kind of? Ooh.
I hope y'all are keeping track of what y'all got.
Yeah. I already wrote it down.
My sword sucks at magic, right? Or something like that. Where
Because
just you
It casts this spell. It casts this spell once per day, and gives you advantage on saving throws against magic when you are using it. And yeah. Other than that, it's just a normal sword.
Nice.
So you just have to look up what a normal sword damage does. A great sword. Kumito, what would you be looking for?
I don't know how to describe it. I kind of want not like. Have you ever like seen like the clothing that? I don't know if there's like magical clothing that can just like magically change my whole appearance. Once I put it on, like a cloak that can change everything. Not an invisibility cloak, but like I put it on and suddenly I look completely different.
A cloak of disguise self.
Oh, that would work.
So with this cloak, twice per day, you are able to cast disguise self for an hour on yourself and change your appearance.
Cool.
And you got 2 more things.
Okay.
Barstool, go ahead and start thinking of what kind of things you want.
And then can I get I guess it would be a ring that would allow me to do you know like Kevin 11 in the Ben 10 Alien Force when he touches a material and then it shapes depending on how much of it is into his body?
You want to be able to absorb.
Yeah, I basically want to
thing.
become absorbing man.
But you already got that with you. I had an idea, but you kind of already have that with your monk stuff. I was gonna say, if you put an element into a ring, your attack does whatever elemental damage it does. But
I already have that with the dragon breath stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
I was talking about like my whole body would like turn into like wood or like or like dirt or concrete or like stone.
you don't find a ring, but what you do find is a small cylinder, a small circle of metal that it falls out of your pocket when you start to pull it out, and when it hits the ground, a suit of armor forms out of dirt, and it looks at you. It like moves and looks at you, and in the center of its chest is the piece of metal with a inscription on it that says, "My name's Dave."
I just get Iron Man armor. Awesome.
No, I mean like
Man.
it looks at you, so like you don't know what it might do, but
Okay, interesting. All right. And then
yeah, one more thing.
yeah.
He grabbed a pet.
No, it's another body to fight with.
Yep. Like name a weapon and I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good one.
Hey Spencer, how much gold did we get? I didn't
We
quite.
haven't
catch
gotten our
the-
gold yet.
Yeah, y'all haven't gotten your reward for
I mean,
this,
I've gotten 5 gold, but
Yeah.
I'm
So-
the only one
Okay.
with money.
We're broke.
I'll take Morning Star.
You want a club?
No, Morning Stars aren't technically clubs,
Oh.
but
If you don't choose something soon, I'll just say that you grabbed a random box, and then I'll tell you what's in it.
I kind of want to see what's in that box.
Actually, I do too. I'm gonna grab a random box.
Okay, so you grab the random box, and inside
The genie.
is an emerald spyglass.
Ooh.
Sounds beautiful.
Whilst gazing through this spyglass, you can see the stars regardless of the time of day or weather conditions. It also gives you it gives you advantage on perception checks.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
But only when you're looking through it. So, Barstool, how many things did you pick up?
I got just one. And
Okay.
I have no idea what, like, if weapons would help mages. Like, what should I...
Well, an
grab?
axe would be
Or
one,
you
I
can just,
think.
like, give me something that you think would be good for a mage. Because I'm not necessarily sure.
Okay. So you grabbed a sack. I felt like it had clothing in it. You open it up, and inside you find what looks like the skin of a lion. And it's made and skinned in the way that it looks like it should be a cloak.
Okay. Do I know anything else?
You can put it on.
I'll put it on then.
Putting it on gives you you feel your muscles just surge with power whenever you put this on and activate it. For 1 minute your strength becomes 20, so like +4 strength. So like no matter how weak you are, for 1 minute that just gets canceled out and you have +4 strength.
Can I just like wear the cloak whenever and then activate it when I want?
Yeah, you can wear it, but as soon as like there's like a red ruby in the center that's like keeping it clipped onto you, and whenever you like hit that, it gives you a +4 to strength for a minute.
Amazing. How often can I use that?
Twice a day.
Twice a day. Okay.
Yeah.
And where do I put that? Manage inventory, and then
and all of these things that require attunement. So, like, I believe you can have up to 3 things attuned to you, right?
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know.
So all of these items require attunement.
Right.
How do I?
Go to the bottom of your equipment list, and there should be add equipment.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
All right,
Okay.
with that, y'all go into the streets after bursting out of this bakery, and you look through your pockets and all the spoils that you got in the side of an alley, and you are now in a new town, in a place that you've seemingly never been before. And I think I'm gonna call it right there. Y'all escaped. Y'all got new items, and y'all are in a new place.
I was gonna have to leave anyways.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to wrap it up.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for
All right.
watching this episode of the Tales of
Okay.
Onniaga. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Okay.
Thank you for
All right.
watching. Hope y'all have a good rest of the day.